Hey guys. Guys, I'm actually so mad right now, and I don't normally do videos like this, but I'm really irritated that my night has been ruined, and it's just so frustrating. And I feel like, when you do have a platform, use it wisely, use it responsibly, which is what I do. And I'm not intending to send hate or anything like that, but I'm really frustrated because I just received just bottom barrel scum customer service from this place that I literally just came back from, and it's really pissed me off because it's like, why are people so rude? Like, I don't understand. Like, it's really ruined my entire night. I was set to film videos tonight. I don't even feel like doing so anymore because they decided, oh my days. Okay guys, I'm actually mad. I want to go mad in this video as I progress. I want to keep it short and sweet for you guys, so you guys continue with whatever you guys are doing. But I'm just like, wow. I don't get people, man. I don't understand what you're doing. So let me get into this. I'm rambling off. I'm just, I don't do story times or whatever. Okay, so there is this place that my friend introduced me to buy shisha flavor. And during lockdown, places are closed. You might need flavor to do it at home. So they gave me the people number. They're based in Walthamstow. It's an area in London, like in northeast or whatever, roughly. For those of you who are watching this and don't know what Walthamstow is, I'm not from that area at all, so I don't need to be there at all. Period. I don't have, I have family there here and there. Apart from that, I'm not really in those areas. But I was texting them. Long story short, they seemed nice via the phone. I would pay them, and they would send me flavor and so forth. And then, I was at a family function today, which was in Walthamstow, and this place is based 10 minutes from it. So I told them I'm going to come down and buy some more flavor because I'm running out of some. They're like, sure, great. So around 9ish or so, we go there, and it looks like a nice place. So we thought we might as well just sit down for a bit, smoke some shisha, and then I'll buy my flavor and then leave. They said it's a booking only, but they said that they'll try and move around and find space for us. So we waited outside, cool, and then they found space for us, and we sat down, and there were quite a few empty seats here and there, I noticed, during the time that we were there. And we obviously ordered Red Bulls, and we ordered mint and grape shisha because I love mint and grapes, the only flavor that I do. The place is called FLVRS. If we actually look at their Instagram, it just jars the hell out of me because we have so many of these people. I hate fake shit. It really pisses me off. So many people saying, it was an absolute pleasure to have the lovely XYZ and her husband down at FLVRS. We are truly grateful and glad you was looked after and you enjoyed us. Well, I wasn't looked after. I was treated like crap. And luckily I have a platform to even describe this, because I would not recommend any one of you guys to go there. I don't ever do stuff like this, but when people are rude to you, it's so freaking frustrating. Let me tell you why they were rude. So we ordered 2 mint and grape shishas and so forth, and we sat there. Now tell me why we're waiting for half an hour and nothing came our way. Bear in mind, the people that I was with had to go back to their family home, and I was going to go home, so they had things to do. It was scheduled. It doesn't take half an hour for 2 shishas to come. I can literally make one in 10 minutes. Yes, there are plenty of people there and it can be busy, but half an hour wait. We're waiting there, sitting there for half an hour, when other places that are, far more smaller or even far more established, it would take maximum 10 minutes or so, 12 minutes to make a shisha. And there were empty seats in that place. So I was just confused. I asked the guy kindly, what is going on? We're waiting for a shisha. They said that they'll come back and whatever. At roughly 30 to 35 minutes, thinking, what is going on? I was like, flip it, we're leaving, because I'm over it. This is a waste of my time now. I hate that kind of customer service. We're coming to pay and you're late with your stuff. It's irritating. Cool, it's irritating. I would have left that and I would have just left. I wouldn't have made a video like this. Now, tell me why the manager is coming out with an attitude. Tell me why the manager is coming out huffing and puffing. He wasn't massively shouting or aggressive, but he was visibly irritated with me, saying, oh, you guys didn't even have a booking, but yet here you are, we're very busy. I'm like, if you guys were very busy, then we wouldn't even be sitting there. We would have been turned away because the place would have been fully booked. But it wasn't fully booked. Therefore, we were sitting there, so you guys weren't that busy. Number one. Number two, they were like, they were all working here, we're all this, and and then the audacity for him to say, we're doing you a favor. That to me, because I buy flavor from these people, but I'm traveling an hour to you, I'm paying you with my own money, and you have the audacity to tell me that you are doing me a favor. If I'm paying you for a service, you're not doing me a favor. I don't know you like that. We're not friends. I'm paying you as a customer for something, literally just mint. This is mint, and this is grape shisha flavor. You mix it together and so forth. I'm paying you with my own hard-working earned money, and you have the audacity to look in my face and say that I'm doing you a favor. Other customers noticed. They sit there and they saw this going on. They saw the manager being so rude to me, and I'm thinking, what are you doing? I was like, I don't have time for this. Am I buying the flavor from you or not? Like, we can go back and forth, but it's a waste of our time. Like, it doesn't make sense. He's like, you weren't waiting for 45 minutes. I mean, overall it was, and when we sat there, it was 30 to 35 minutes. We're waiting for the shisha. Delayed service. Then when I go and complain, you have the audacity to come out and have an attitude with me as a customer. For what reason? It just has ruined my entire night, because I hate rudeness. It came out, you know, when something comes out of nowhere and just irks you and your heart is beating, you feel this anxiety and you're like, what is going on? I said, you have a very rude customer service. There was no need to do all that. Like, you guys were late with your service. And then the defensive argument was that we were busy. We have a lot going on. There were tables empty there. And your place isn't that big. It's very small. And we were sitting there for half an hour, and you can't bring 2 sheets. You can't even bring one overcharge. Like, only just the drinks. Like, I don't get it. And as soon as we get up to leave and we tell them we're leaving, then suddenly it's there and it's ready. We're not waiting, because everybody's got things to do. And I find that it's irritating when the service is late. You then complain. Instead of getting an apology properly, instead of getting some kind of, we don't have to pay for your drinks, we're very sorry, next time you'll get a discount or something, you want to come at me with attitude and you're huffing and puffing, saying that you're doing me a favor. Like, I just find that behavior to be horrid. It's rancid. And if you go on the flipping Instagram, you have so many of these influencers. Oh, thank you for coming down and spending time with us, whilst we hope to see you again soon and continue to have great conversations. I hate these restaurants or shish places or whatever that promote these influencers and look after them, whatever. But when it comes to people, like everyday people, you just treat them like scum. And I don't know what it was. I don't know why. Whether you have a busy or long day, kudos to you. We all have. But there's no need to be rude to people. Either raise your voice or seem irritated. And everybody was, looking around. If anything, that should have been me. But I'm not someone to do that, because it's a waste of my time. It was just such a... it stressed me out, guys. I don't do stuff like this. But I genuinely feel like, as somebody who is a content creator out there, I would like to warn you guys to not go to places like this, because they can treat people like idiots if they feel like they want to. And it's just so rude. I'm waiting 35 to 30 minutes for 2 shishas. And when we go and complain, you're showing us attitude, and you're saying that we're busy, we're this, you weren't even here, you didn't make a booking, and you were waiting outside, and we got you in. Yes, we didn't make a booking, because if it was fully booked, you would have told us, and we would have just turned our asses away and walked home. But no, there were seats available. Why? Because your place was not fully booked. So this argumentative idea of you didn't book a place, but you're here, be grateful, and this is the kind of attitude that was coming at me. The seats were empty, otherwise we wouldn't be sitting there. People left, so therefore we sat there. If people had left, other people booked would have sat there. But it wasn't fully booked like that. So all of us were just irritated. We were so shocked and confused. It was a horrible experience, awful experience, just awful. We were so optimistic about it, because we walked out behind it. It looked so nice, the decor and everything. It does look great. I'm not going to be unbiased, even though I'm so irritated. But their attitude stinks. The manager's attitude stinks. The other guys were right, but the manager, and the fact that I was buying just this flavor from him, my money has now gone. I'm not buying this from you ever again. That was the last time, and I'm gonna find somewhere else, because I'm traveling an hour to see you. I'm paying you money. You have the audacity to tell me that you are doing me a favor when I'm paying you. Like, during pandemic times, I'm giving you money as a service on top of that, because you may have lost, because restaurants and places have shut down, and I'm like, what is this, man? Like, I don't understand. It could have been a whole different situation. Like, I hate people that are rude to you for no reason. I'm not somebody who's going to be massively argumentative with you in that space of time, because it's a waste of my time. I'm going to try to diffuse it and move on. But the disrespect to a customer is just, it's just nasty, man. Absolutely nasty. I can't get over it. Delayed service. If it was just left like that, I would have left, and I would have been, you know what, I wouldn't have done anything. But then you have the audacity to be rude and have an attitude to me, a customer. And then you want to apologize low-key at the end before we leave, because you've realized you've messed up. But now you want to do it all quiet, but you wanted to have a cute performance for everybody to see, as if I'm like some dog. Or you realize too late. Like, you've lost out on a customer. I'm so sorry, but I will not be going there, and I do not. And I'm suggesting nobody else goes there, because they were just awful, man. Disgusting behavior, delayed service, and when customer complains because they're paying for something and you're not getting it on time, you don't respond with negativity and rudeness. You just don't do that. I don't understand. No, but not once did I ever raise my voice, or anybody else that was part of me. No one did. We were just confused. We were asking, sorry, what's going on? Like, I mean, we're waiting. Like, it's just irritating me. This was not meant to be a 10-minute video, but I guess it is. And people are rude, man. I hate rude customer service. I just hate that stuff for no reason. You've come at me without you because you've had a long day. Everybody's had a long day. It's just as rude as for customer to be rude to somebody who was working. You know, I've worked in retail for majority of my life as weekend jobs, and I would hate it when customers come to me and be rude because they've had a long day. It works both ways. There's no need to be rude to anybody. It doesn't get you anywhere. This idea of having subscribers and stuff, yeah, it's great. It's a reflection of my success, and I'm content with that. But it will never make me go off somewhere else, because I've said many times on this channel, when we all die, we're not going to have these subscribers and these Instagram followers taken to our grave. We're all equal today, and we're all going to be equal when we pass. So this idea of subscribers, followers, yeah, cool, whatever, but like, I'm grateful for the success, but it's not that serious where it will get to my head, because it's just not. But at the same time, I'm irritated, guys. This video is not meant to come out, but wow, I'm rambling. Anyways, I'll catch you guys soon. Whew.